Hey everyone, today we're talking about a tiny but mighty creature that can cause some serious trouble, the dysenteric amoeba. Now, this little guy is a single-celled organism, also known as a protozoan. It's a bit like a tiny, microscopic animal, and it's actually quite common in the environment. You can find it in places like soil, water, and even sewage. But here's the thing, this amoeba loves to eat bacteria. That's its main food source. It basically goes around gobbling up bacteria, which is actually a good thing in some cases. However, the problem arises when this amoeba finds its way into the human body. And that's where the trouble starts. How does this happen? Well, the most common way is through contaminated water or food. Imagine you're drinking water from a source that's been contaminated with sewage, or you're eating food that's been washed with contaminated water. This amoeba can easily hitch a ride into your system. Once inside, it can cause a serious infection called amoebiasis. This infection can lead to a whole range of problems, from mild diarrhea to severe dysentery, which can be life-threatening. So, it's important to be aware of this little creature and take precautions to avoid getting infected. We'll talk more about that in future videos. Hey everyone, today we're diving into the world of dysenteric amoeba, a simple organism that can cause a serious disease. Now, dysenteric amoeba, also known as Entamoeba histolytica, is a single-celled parasite that lives in the intestines of humans. It's a microscopic creature, but it can wreak havoc on your body. Let's talk about how this little critter develops. The life cycle of dysenteric amoeba starts with a cyst, a tough, protective shell that allows the parasite to survive outside the body. When these cysts are ingested, usually through contaminated food or water, they reach the intestines and release the amoeba. Once inside, the amoeba starts to multiply, and this is where things can get tricky. The amoeba can invade the intestinal lining, causing ulcers and inflammation. This is what leads to amoebiasis, the disease caused by dysenteric amoeba. Amoebiasis can range from mild to severe. Some people might experience no symptoms at all, while others might have diarrhea, abdominal pain, fever, and even bloody stools. In severe cases, the infection can spread to other organs, like the liver, lungs, or brain, leading to life-threatening complications. So, how do you know if you have amoebiasis? Well, the diagnosis usually involves a stool sample analysis. This helps doctors identify the presence of the amoeba or its cysts. Now, let's talk about prevention. The best way to avoid getting infected with dysenteric amoeba is to practice good hygiene. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water, especially after using the toilet or handling raw food. It's also important to drink clean, safe water. If you're traveling to areas where amoebiasis is common, avoid drinking tap water and stick to bottled water or boiled water. And lastly, make sure your food is properly cooked. This kills any amoeba cysts that might be present. Remember, dysenteric amoeba might be a simple organism, but it can cause a serious disease. By understanding the life cycle, symptoms, and prevention methods, you can protect yourself and your loved ones from this potentially dangerous parasite.